Millions of ravers and DJs from around the world pass through this door. The Tresor Club helped to make Berlin a hub of the international techno scene. Germany's capital became world famous as a party venue, and all the big-name DJs appeared there, including Jeff Mills from Detroit. Some now world-famous stars even launched their careers here, like German DJ Paul van Dyk.
First, you entered a kind of antechamber. There was a bar, and in the beginning, the DJ was there. And there was a metal barrier, and the sound system was behind that. And that's where all the partying went on.
Paul van Dyk remembers back to the early days.
That was the first time I'd ever appeared in front of people. So, in that sense, I was at home. I turned the bass down low. There was this enormous Bose bass subwoofer system. So I heard things in my music I had never heard before. I thought, yeah, this is what I want to do.
From 2020, the door of the club will be part of a permanent exhibition. It will be the first exhibit of the Berlin exhibition at the Humboldt Forum, the reconstruction of the Berlin Palace. Chief curator Paul Spiess brought the door to the museum for an exhibition about how globalization and social change are transforming Germany's capital.
It's a symbol of 100 years of Berlin history.
In the early 20th century, the door protected the vault of the Berghain department store, at the time the biggest and most elegant in Europe. The Nazis later expropriated its Jewish owners, 3 of whom were murdered. The building was partly destroyed during the Second World War and then completely demolished during the socialist era.
I think it's a beautiful thing. I don't know about you, but I see a certain aesthetic in it. It's this industrialism. The rust is wonderful. I love this patina of history.
It was Dmitri Hagemann who first discovered the department store's intact cellar, including the vault, after the fall of the wall. He and some friends had gone looking for new spaces for clubbing in former East Berlin. They stumbled across the subterranean chambers and ended up at the inter-German border.
We discovered the cellar stairs behind some shelves. Wow. We just stood there, holding up our lighters. We were all very moved. We entered this enormous cellar complex, and it led to this steel chamber. That was something very special. I realized immediately that this place offered the potential for setting up something really big.
And soon the Tresor became the nucleus of Berlin's techno scene, attracting ravers from all over the world. Today, the parties there are the stuff of legend. The dry ice fog machine helped.
Usually, you couldn't even see who you were there with, because it was so full of fog. You could just lose yourself in the music, and that made for an atmosphere, visually as well. If you couldn't see anyone, you could just close your eyes.
The Tresor wrote music history, and though the legendary cellar no longer houses it, the club lives on in a converted heating plant, without its now legendary door.